I am Darius, the Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Enjoy me. There's nothing about this that's guilt-free. Indulge. Alright, so you have the caramel sauce. Time to make the cupcakes and the actual frosting or the whipped cream frosting to go on top of it. Let's dive straight into it, no waiting. What you want to do is you want to start with 1 cup of blanched almond flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, 1/4 cup of granulated sweetener, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna mix that around and toss that to the side. Next, we're gonna bring in 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, 1 teaspoon of liquid stevia or monk fruit. Now, these are both right here. Some people don't like the bitter taste of stevia. Now, in my desserts, you actually don't get that. But for those people that they just had too much of a heart, like, I just can't buy it again, I can't buy it again. So here you go, you have monk fruit as well. These both are gonna actually give you your top level sweetness. This is gonna provide the most sweetness. The 1/4 cup of granulated sweetener is gonna be more of a bulking aspect to the actual dessert itself. It does bring some sweet, but not too much. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, or you can use caramel extract if you would like. I personally prefer the vanilla extract because you get a contrast of the 2 flavors. You have enough caramel coming through the center, and you also have caramel going through the cream. So if you want to add another caramel flavor, that's fine with you, but vanilla extract is the way I suggest to go. And to finish it off, 2 large eggs. We're gonna actually mix this together and combine our dry and wet ingredients, and you should get about 6 cupcakes. And we're gonna push this into the oven at 330 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you don't have that setting, 325 or 300. Go lower before you go higher. The 330 or 325 is just gonna allow for more of a rise out of your actual cupcake. The moisture factor is in keeping the heat low. Now, we're gonna move on to our actually whipped cream frosting. I whipped the cream off of camera, but here you go, you have it sitting in front of you. Now, you wanna sweeten your cream up with about 1 tablespoon of powdered sweetener. You can use granulated, but be mindful that it may produce something very crunchy. And for flavoring, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of caramel sauce into the actual whipped icing. Now, we sweeten it beforehand because even though the caramel sauce is sweet, it's not gonna be enough to sweeten the actual whipping cream. It's just simply going to add the caramel flavor to it, and it will be an authentic flavor, and it's not going to be caramel extract to keep you from having to buy one more thing, you know what I'm saying? For those that haven't seen my caramel sauce video, I'm going to put that below and in the description box. That is the description box. Okay, put it below in the description box and the card above for you guys. In that video, I talked a lot about my allulose or whatever, and there's actually an entire video just for allulose itself and why I use it in thin recipes or things that don't have bulking or other flavors in it like that. Amazingly, even with caramel sauce flowing through these things, I got to keep them absolutely completely keto friendly, and I kept the calories pretty decent. I've been working on that lately. That's why you only see 4 tablespoons of butter in here. Had to keep it kind of low. Let's taste them. All right, so essentially with this, what you want to do is after you cut that little piece off, you want to take it so you can put it back on top of the muffin, or the cupcake, so that way you can spread the cream on top. Now, I'm not going to add cream to this because it's just a little too much at one time. Not saying that it's not delicious, it's just that I have 6 here and things will get ugly. So I'm trying to numb it down. Okay, to be truthful, I had to throw them away because if not, I would eat them all. And I'm rambling. You really get the gooiness of the caramel up in there, and that's only 1 tablespoon. And the butter is actually low in this, so it keeps the calories low and keeps the flavor absolutely delicious. As I mentioned earlier, that caramel extract definitely adds to the flavor of the caramel if it's not enough, but you have 1 tablespoon of caramel sitting in the middle, tablespoon or less actually. It depends on how deep you dig the hole, really. And then you have caramel flowing through the actual whipped cream topping. I know, I do too much. Ooh, I am back. If you noticed anything, let's just say life. I'll put it like that. I look a little different today, and the kitchen does too. But we have to keep it moving, all right? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I am Darius, it's Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. And I'm not a chef. Now, you may think so, but I'm just an entertainer. Bye.